Chronic kidney disease is a global health problem. In India, more than 10% of the people suffer from this life-threatening disease. And the biggest problem is that the general biomarkers which we generally look at for detecting chronic kidney disease are actually reduced at a late and advanced stage. The changes in the biochemistry at a molecular level happens years before urea, ammonia, and other nitrogenous product accumulate in the blood, right? And we just end up managing them. So we have the solutions which focuses on just generic nutrition advices, or probably tracking your GFR rate, eGFR rate, and we just end up managing this kidney issue. And more worse, people who go for dialysis, there is a meager chance of surviving because you just filter out certain toxins from the kidney, but it not necessarily means that you are getting rid of kidney disease, right? And not to mention the cost involved in the dialysis. Right? So let us discuss briefly about it, and I've done a detailed video on chronic kidney disease, which I will share in the description. Right? But there's the kidney, the renal function needs a lot of mitochondria. There's a lot of energy demand because for clearance of water solutes and all these toxins, right? And then as a result, when there's a lot of work to be done, there's a lot of free radicals which causes oxidative stress, which damages kidney. How does this happen? So again, here is the role of the gut and oral microbiome, right? So gut microbiome release certain when they metabolize certain proteins and amino acids, right? For instance, tryptophan could be converted by your gut microbiome into indoxyl sulfate, or precursol, which converts tyrosine into precursol. These are uremic toxins, TMAO, LPS, right? These are uremic toxins which impacts your kidney function. Then your kidney gets it to clear this thing, and over a period of time, it leads to production of reactive oxidative species. It leads to oxidative stress, right? It leads to oxidative induced kidney damage, right? And that is the onset, and probably these are never measured in the blood test, right? And until unless for years and decades you wait, and then you have this ammonia, urine, creatinine in the blood, and then you start managing chronic kidney disease, right? And also from an oral microbiome perspective, certain metabolites released by oral microbiome, such as oral ammonia, right? Oral H2S. Bad breath is one of the early sign of chronic kidney disease, right? And also another important aspect is the nitric oxide, right? So if there is not enough nitric oxide, of your oral microbiome is imbalanced to produce enough nitric oxide, right? It actually is required for glucose uptake, right? And when you do not have nitric oxide, there's hyperglycemia, hyperinsulinemia, and type 2 diabetes, right? And again, when there's high blood sugar level, which is again a hallmark of nitric oxide deficiency, right? And this leads to damage of kidney vessels, and then you have chronic kidney disease, right? So that's how there's another way of how diabetes, people having diabetes have a risk of chronic kidney disease. Other way around, right? When there is these uremic toxin, there is oxidative stress. Oxidative stress further oxidizes a lot of metals on and proteins on the enzymes. It oxidizes tetrahydrobiopterin, which is a cofactor production of nitric oxide. And again, this causes increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular, right? So the solution to chronic kidney disease first is we should know whether you are moving towards a chronic kidney disease, which should be detected early, and which we should measure the metabolites secreted by your gut and oral microbiome. Right. This is what we do at GeneFit Genetics and Probably we measure your biochemical function, measure genes expression of your microbiome to measure each of these metabolites, level of metabolites being produced inside the body, right? And how these uremic toxins is impacting your kidney function, right? So you can find more details on the detailed talk which me and Sakshi had done a couple of months back, right? So that's it for today. Have a great day. Thank you very much.